All right, so my name's Chapo. I am the maker of the Titaria setting. So basically, um, this is the third game of exploring the world. Um, and so basically, the town of Mawson and a lot of the adventurers plane shifted to this plane. And so one of the things that the mayor of Mawson did, named Rourke, was ask for adventurers to head out and just explore, see what's going on, see what's out there, and whatnot. So we have a group of adventurers in a town called Rearlast, which is on the coast of Krieger, which is one of the continents of this world. Um, and they just got finished, um, I think, helping a wizard get his Suedo dragon back. And I think they were staying at an inn. So with that, I'll have everybody introduce themselves, and we'll go with Matt first.
I'm Matt. I'm playing Ren, the hunter.
All right. And then we'll go. That's the short and sweet. Then we got Alex.
All right, I'm playing Elhorn Swissbell. Don't mind me, I'm just missing a few teeth. And I'm a Wood Elf War Wizard. And he is a sage who's looking to walk the path of the true elf. And so he's accepting this quest as it's a good way to make money, and as well as following the same path that he's taken as part of the sage, who is a seeker of knowledge and adventure as well. And she's hoping that throughout his lifetime, he can explore the possibilities of revisiting more ancient times. And my excuse for having a terrible lisp is that he was trying to cast thaumaturgy, but in hopes that maybe he could replicate it through arcane methods, but now he just has this nasty lisp that he's not sure how long will last.
That'll work. All right, then we got Brendan.
I'm Brendan, and today I'm going to be introducing a new character. It is Devrock, the Hobgoblin Life Cleric. He is he was selected by the Legion due to his superior abilities to be a cleric of life. And of course, as a cleric in the Legions, he's expected to not only things but also heal the Legionnaires and otherwise contribute to the army. What he's dissatisfied with, and the reason he actually left the Legion, was his great-grandfather was an evoker and a destroyer for the Legion, and he's received the spell book father, and that's what he actually wanted to do. They had enough destroyers, they didn't need another, and so he was tasked with being a cleric. So he left, said fuck it, took his inheritance, his skills as a cleric, and peaced out. He's going to do his own fucking thing. He is quite strong. He is quite hardy. He's smarter than you. He's more wise than you, and he knows it, which is why his charisma is an 8.
That's just rude shit right there.
All right.
What's that?
That's just rude shit right there.
Yeah.
All right. So last but not least, we have our newest member, Olivia.
It's me. And I am playing Serene. I'm 5'10", black hair, black eyes, and I'm not sure if the characters would know this, but because I've never run one of these before, but with a Yuan-ti pureblood, would I pass as human all the time, or would there be features that would point me out as a Yuan-ti?
think you would have features that distinguish you. You would have, some scaling skin, or your eyes would probably give you away, I think.
Okay.
But you could
eyes.
pass for a human if you hit it. But I think if somebody really took a look at you, they could tell that you weren't totally human.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I've never actually had anybody play a Yanti pureblood in my games either, so I'm not really totally positive. So we can go with that for now, and if you want to change it, actually, I'm just going to kind of leave it up to you, because is your character, do you want them to look more human-like, or do you want them to look kind of like a blend?
More humanoid is one of the things I'm kind of building up to, is kind of like being a covert agent, like
Okay.
sneak. So I have no problem with like slit balls or something like that. I think that would actually be good opportunities for some good role playing.
Okay. Sounds good.
But I kind of look like the female version of Keith Carradine from Kung Fu.
Okay.
Monk. Bit of a modest lifestyle. Has 2 katanas on her back, and really liked holography.
Do you have headphones? You're feeding back in.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You're causing an echo.
It's
You
fine.
have headphones.
Oh. Give me 1 second.
All right. If you don't, it's not that big of an issue. As long as we can hear you, we're all good.
I kind of had the same problem with Discord too.
No, don't worry about it. It's not that big of an issue. As long as we can hear you, we're fine. So, yeah, do me a favor and everybody put their character name in the chat, which would help me out too. We got Serene and then Bevrock. Brennan?
Throw That's all I'm missing is his name.
Okay.
So,
I think it's Bevrock. Or Bevrock. Excuse me. I think
he disconnected.
he just dropped. Okay.
I'll just put Bev Rock.
Yeah. Okay, so Elhorn and Ren, you guys are at the inn. That you guys got a room after you had helped the dude on the carpet find his Pseudo dragon. Hey, is it Bevrock, Brandon?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Is it Bevrok, or how do you spell it? Can you put it in the chat for me? Oh, Devrock. Excuse me. I was wrong.
Less letters.
All right. So, yeah, so Ren and Elhorn, you guys are at the inn. And Devrock, you were in the Shattered Plains, and well, you're pretty aware of how crazy it gets over there. Were you going to start in that town that Matthew G has going on?
I was going to, yeah.
Okay.
One that has no
It
name.
could just as
Yeah, the one. Half a town.
he could just currently a fugitive from the Legion.
Okay, we'll do that then. All right. So
So you know, on his way there, he can get ported, whatever.
okay, I got you. Well, I'm just gonna make it easy. So, Ren and Elhorn, you guys meet up with Serene and Devrock. Um, they just happen to catch up with you guys, with them traveling together from Mawson. Okay. And so they catch up with you guys because they knew there was a pair out somewhere, but they happen to see the crest of Mawson on you, one of you, for whatever reason, or they had seen you around town or whatnot.
I guess
So
I'd
you're
be the
all,
closest one.
yeah. So you see an Elhorn and see you two meet up with him, and you guys are all sitting in the inn, trying to decide what your next move is. So
The mayor wanted to make a deal for a teleportation circle. We still have to do that.
right. So if you guys had a chance to look at the map, you can see on there number 2 is actually the Wizard Guild Tower. So, and I'm gonna say that you guys are staying at the Dragon's Tooth Inn, which is number 4. So,
So we're pretty far away.
it's not too far away. So you guys eat breakfast or whatnot. You get to know each other. Yeah. So you guys are getting to know each other, and whatnot. So, I guess the first, what do you guys want to go ahead to the tower?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh, nice to meet you too. My name is Elnorn. I was hired from Mawson.
The pleasure is all yours. I'm Devrock.
Oh, so that's how we're doing things. All right.
You look like something I would shoot in the forest.
Hey, we don't need to talk like that.
Yeah.
He looks like something I would eat. Forest.
Okay, let's not talk about shooting or eating each other in the face. We don't want to escalate things to that kind of relationship. So let's go to the Wizard's Tower. We'll just work together for now. We don't need to like each other. Let's just
Wizard's
get
Tower, you say? Excellent.
Yes. I'm sure they'll like the new job that we'll have lined up for them.
Right. So, all right. So you guys head out to the Wizard's Tower, which yeah, no problem because you can see it towering over all the other buildings besides the keep that's up towards the north part of town. You travel on the roads, and you know, there's a normal amount of people. It's got kind of like a Mediterranean kind of feel to it, sort of. People selling olives and dates and other stuff like that. So you get up by the Wizard's Tower, and as you guys are traveling, you can smell the salt from the sea, and you can hear, the ocean. The weather's not terrible, but it's kind of overcast, so it's not like it's It's not.
We shouldn't have to pay for those guys, okay?
So you guys get to the Wizard's Tower. It's got a wrought iron fence all around the perimeter. As you look at the map, there's a little L-shaped red house to the southwest of it. That's part of the guild there.
Are
And
the same two guys that standing out front were standing out front yesterday?
what was that?
Oh, they're the last time we were here. There were two guards, two people standing out front.
Oh, that was the government building, right?
No, that was the Wizard's Tower.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they invited us in there, and we went to the balcony.
Yeah.
They told us we weren't supposed to be in there, but they let us in for a tour if we paid a gold.
Okay. All right. So one of the guards is there. The other one is not. But he recognizes you guys from yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, you brought more." This is a hobgoblin. Don't see more of your kind that often. He says, "All right." He says, "Yeah, go ahead and go in." That gold.
Yeah. Do you share any of your like mages or leaders around?
He says, "Yeah, I believe we've got one of the mages is around. Give me a second." And he walks off. He goes over to this like tiled wall. Okay, and on the wall there's you see there's little engravings in these tiles, and he looks and he taps one of them, and it starts glowing like a light blue. And you hear this. What is it? He says, "This is, excuse me, third. There's a group of adventurers here that need to speak with a mage." He says, "Well, is it important?" He says, "Well, they were inquiring about getting a teleportation circle built in their town. And, well, they've come here since this is a mages guild." He says, "Ah." He says, "All right, send them up." So he walks back over. He says, "Okay." He says, "Right through that door." And you see this ornate metal mesh door kind of with engravings of, like wizards and shit like that all over it. He says, "All you got to do is touch that panel on the right, and it'll open up."
Okay.
Hell yeah. Fucking love magic.
Right.
I go and open the door. Fuck yeah.
All right. So when you do that, the doors are kind of rounded, so they kind of recess into the wall. And as you look inside, there's a cylindrical kind of room. It's really small. Basically, it's an elevator. Okay. Did you guys step in? Okay. And there's and the guy calls. He says, "Just go to the third floor." So
I'm guessing there's a button here.
yeah. So there's a little panel, like one of those little tiles that says 3 on it, or has the number 3 in a bunch of different languages, and like pretty much all the languages you can think of or you haven't seen before are actually etched on this thing. So you touch it, and the doors recess, closed, and you feel yourself being lifted, or you feel this little room lift up.
Where was this yesterday? We had to climb the stairs to the observation deck.
Look, Ren, you just can't complain about all the minor details, all right? Maybe they just didn't trust us with this magic. I mean, look at me. I tried
All
to
I have to
cast
say,
one
gentlemen-
spell, and I gave myself this freaking curse.
All I have to say, gentlemen, is you're welcome. I'm the reason why they're treating you so well this time.
Come here. No. Come here.
Maybe they want to harvest your face, put it on a post, scare the kids.
Hold on one second.
That's entirely possible, but more likely they're trying to make a good first impression with someone of superior breeding.
Are you trying to imply that they want to breed with you?
No, I'm implying they
Well, they are
want to
Saturdays.
study a superior being.
Okay. So you feel the elevator stop and doors recess, and you walk out into this small kind of chamber. You can see two hallways heading in either direction, and they kind of curve around with the shape of the tower. But it's actually a lot bigger than you thought it was going to be. And there's a guard standing there. He's like, "Can I help you? Who are you looking for?"
We're here to talk to them. One of the mages. He didn't give us a name.
I think he said 3 or third.
Oh,
Yeah.
the third. Okay. You're looking for the master of the third level. Okay. He says, "Go around, and you'll see a door with this crest," and he points on this wall, and you see this crest of it shows like a dragon sitting on a hoard of gold or whatever. You see that crest, just knock on that door, and if he's there, he'll answer.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we go. Well, I'll go walk over to it, knock on the door.
Come.
I guess he didn't know about a previous conversation, and I'll open the door and go inside.
All right. Are you all going, or just
Yes,
on?
I'm going in.
We're going in.
Going in.
All right. So you all walk in, and again, you're surprised. It's huge, round room. There's a wall that partitions the room, or two walls that partition the room in 4 pieces, basically. The first half of it is open, with the left half being like it's kind of like a sitting room. The right side is like an office area, and then there's 2 doors on the walls on the outside of the building. 2 other chambers that you're not sure where they're at. He says, "Yes, please come in." And you see this older gentleman, looks to be probably in his 50s. He's got graying hair. He's got this long, pointy, starred hat. Looks just like what wizards from the old D&D look like. The robe on and unkept beard and stuff like that. Except in his beard, he's got these little jade like animals like rolled up in them and stuff. So they kind of clink when he moves. You see he's got rings over his fingers, and he actually has like a tattoo of an eye right in the center of his forehead.
So I guess you don't need a bell.
Don't need a what?
A bell.
No, you don't need any bell. He says, "How can I help you?"
We're here on behalf of the town of Mawson, a new town that has plane shifted here from reality breaking events.
Oh, the one from Airwood.
Yes.
Okay.
They're requesting circle teleportation inside their town.
Okay. And they do not have the means to accomplish this, I'm supposing?
Well, I think one of them is powerful enough to do it, but I think he is helping with the defenses of Mawson first.
Okay.
So perhaps they just don't have the materials to do it. But I believe they have the funds to do it.
Well, that definitely does help. We don't do things for free, of course.
So I think it would be best if you go over there. The wizard's name that lives there is called Throak. He's a dwarf.
Okay.
He is working on a big, thick stone wall right now, so looking for him should be easy to find.
Right. This is
The person making the request for the circle isn't him, is the mayor. I don't know how powerful he is. I only met him for a brief time, and I didn't see him casting any spells. So.
but he is a mage of some kind, you think?
I think so. I think I overheard one of the secretary of his saying he has cast spells to try to help himself with some sort of disease, but all attempts have failed. So I think he's experimented on himself using magic before. So
Very well.
Self-experimentation, always good.
He says, well, I will need something in return. Besides payment, I'm sure they will negotiate with me. He says, I have a task that I need done. There's a picture in the NPCs section of the Discord of what he looks like. If you guys want to check it out. He says, yes. He says,
he only looks like he's 80.
Yeah. He says, I need something done. He says, I need it done pretty quickly. And this is going to be your trial to see if you are worthy of it, of my help.
Wait. We have to do a trial on behalf of the town?
Yes. I mean, anybody can have the gold for a teleportation circle. But our guild has certain criteria that need to be met.
I'm just going to look over my shoulders and I'm like, oh, are you from the town?
No.
I mean, I am representative. I can maybe do it.
I'm sure you're an able-bodied adventurer. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah, I just don't want to talk on behalf of these other three because I don't know about him or the other two, but they're travelers like me.
Ah, I see. He says, "What say you?"
I'm certain whatever pedestrian task you have to beyond your wildest expectations.
Pedestrian.
Ah,
I told you he was a dick. I'm sorry, I told you he was a dick.
that's cool.
No, it's so funny.
He says, "Ah, and you are who, Mr. Goblin?"
Hobgoblin. I'm not one of those riffraff that you see scuttling through the trash piles. former member of the Legion. I am a cleric of a god that I don't have the name of right offhand.
You don't even know who you serve? Very well. And you?
Oh no, I know who I serve, damn it. Brendan doesn't know who I serve because he's a piece of shit. Didn't look that crap up. Motherfucker. Never liked him anyway.
Light?
Sorry.
Coral, I think is light.
Life. So
And you? Soldier. Will you be joining the elf?
you talking to me?
Yes. You're the only soldier here.
I am no soldier.
Oh no, you're kind of stiff like one.
Mm.
I'm just kidding. Loosen up.
I am a man of the wilds.
And you? You look like you have some serpent blood in you.
Yes, I am serene.
Are you going with the elf also?
Yes, I am.
Very well. So, in order for this circle to be made, you will need a certain item, which I know the location of. You just have to go retrieve it.
Oh,
Is-
sounds simple enough.
It is moderately guarded by some monsters, but the four of you, I believe, can take care of it.
I'm always up for a challenge, and it might be worth investigating to begin with.
Very well. He says, he snaps his finger, and you see another mage come in. So, yes, master. He says, these four are going to retrieve the item that we talked about earlier. He says, provide them with location and then see them out. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
1001. Time's up.
I'm just getting new spells because I realized I have a shit ton of gold and I'm a wizard. So I need to spend that shit right now. And I'm gonna need. I don't want this spell.
All right, I'm back. So the mage says, "Please come with me."
Follow.
Okay.
All right. So he takes you in out of the room, takes you down the hall to another room. Opens the door, and you can see there's 3 other mages in there. One of them is at a alchemy set, working on something. Another one is currently enchanting what looks to be a great sword. And the other one is sitting at a desk with a spell book open, researching or just looking at his spells or whatever. They all look up and they go back to their things, what they're doing.
Nice to talk to you too.
One of them looks up, the one that's at the book. He says, "Well met."
Hey,
Well, man.
what are you reading there?
He says, "Oh, this is my spell book. I'm memorizing my one of my spells. I'm going to ritual cast it soon."
Good luck, man.
Thank you. He comes over and he says, So I'm Finnegan. You are?
Elhorn Swiftspell.
Ah,
Nice to make your acquaintance.
not at all, not at all. So, Bargaviek? That's awesome. So, cooperation?
Cooperation.
Goblins.
The only
don't
goblinoid
cooperate.
god smart The only goblinoid god smart enough to realize that if all of the goblins got together and stopped fighting each other, they would take over the world, and that's why he follows them.
Ah, the power, huh?
But you're just a hobgoblin. You're not even a real goblin.
Vast superior in every way.
So he says, so what are you guys doing here?
We're following this dude so that we can figure out what we need to find for a material component for a spell that we can't cast ourselves.
Wow. Rasker, what the hell are you doing? And the mage that bring you guys in, he's like, looking for a map. It's like, which one? He says, the one of the western province from here. Says we are looking for a particular spot. He
Or
says,
the Exodus.
I'm just gonna pull out my rat, my pet rat, my fey rat, and I'm just gonna be petting it.
okay.
It's gonna come out of my sleeve.
He says, you continue talking to Finnegar there. I'll be a few minutes. I gotta rifle through all this crap anyways. So he's like, well, you guys are going to go find that. There are some particularly nasty baddies in that area.
Like what?
Well, if I'm thinking it is where it's at, you'll come across. Well, it's in a cave, of course. Why wouldn't it be in a cave? Couldn't be out in the open,
Everything.
right? He says,
Something goblins did it first.
he says, well, I believe that particular cave is owned by Trimesta, which is, she happens to be a hag.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's not too nice of a hag, but none of them are, right? But for people like you, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Don't say that. It just boosts this guy's ego, and that's the last thing he needs.
Nah. Right.
It's not ego if it's correct.
There you go.
Well, it's rationalism, right? Well, to help your rational mind at ease when we go into this cave, I'm actually, and because I worry for people, I'm going to give you guys, well, I know Ren has healing potions, but I'm going to give Serene and Devrock a healing potion. Because I have 4.
I will accept this this trinket of goodwill.
He says, well, Trimesta is the leader, or the lead hag of Coven, which Covens usually range in 3s. So that is in case 2 of the hags disagree, 1 will even the the vote or whatnot, or settle the argument. Either way, be prepared. You'll probably have to face 3 of them. If I'm not mistaken, she has 2 lesser hags with her. I believe they're green hags, some sort.
And ham?
Sorry.
You said green eggs, and I said, "Oh, and ham." Like green eggs and ham.
He says no. It might be. They look like green ham. They my master had some business with Trimester once, and well, I had to go with him to keep her honest, I guess. Anyway, didn't take too long.
That's a good joke.
So Raskar comes back. He's like, I found it. He says, yeah, here you go. He says, if you head west, you'll see a chain of mountains. And from there, you should be able to find their lair. Can miss it because, like all hags, they like to decorate, and they for some reason love to decorate their area with skulls and other skeletons and whatnot. These ones in particular like hobgoblins.
Like, good thing he zoned out there for a second.
I'm
sure you won't have a problem beating them up.
Oh, no, I'm sure. You won't have any problem. So, there is a map set up where you guys can see kind of a look of what the area looks like. It's in the game maps area in the Discord. I do have a bigger map that I'm working on, which I'll see if I can get it in here also.
I'm going to need to research another spell.
Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. It's not finished. I'm starting to compile all these maps into a bigger map. Actually, let me go ahead and I'll fix that real quick so it's not so big.
It's all right, mate.
Well, the map will help you guys out. It's the map he's going to give you anyways. Yeah, here you go. This is kind of a culmination of all the maps that we have at the moment.
Okay, so
I'm gonna set it in the Discord in just a second. Hopefully it's not too big. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's fucking huge.
Yeah.
So that is really cool.
But you guys can. So if you click on the center right there between the abandoned city and Rare Life, you see that mountain chain right there. If you guys all pop it open. Anyways, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like there's snow-covered peaks. So if you go from your right to left, the third peak, right around that area, there's a cave that you guys will find, which would house Trimesta and her coven. So,
what's at
All
the
right.
third peak? Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Well,
go ahead.
What's by the third peak again? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're looking at the map, it'd be the third peak. That right around that area, or that particular mountain right there. You start looking around that mountain, you should start seeing signs of her. You'll start finding skulls, and you just kind of follow the skulls, and eventually you'll find her cave. As far as her enforcers or whatnot, she does have some zombies and some skeletons and stuff like that around, but when we went, there wasn't too many of them. There was only maybe about 10 or 11. But that was a year and a half ago, so could be more than that by now.
It'd be pretty easy.
So he says, yeah, here's, oh, well, duh. The item that you need. They are currently in possession of a soul stone. Basically, it's an orb about the size of a crystal ball, and they use it to trap souls. So, if you get that, that will definitely help my master in helping you out. So,
Is it safe for us to touch?
yeah. We made sure that it wasn't one of those items you touch and it just sucks you in. We had one of the soldiers touch it.
Right.
Sorry.
As well you should. Untrained, idiots. As he looks at Ren.
Right.
Right.
So he says,
Just a friendly reminder, I'm the only one that doesn't have to close their eyes to sleep, so...
all right. I am actually going to make another channel. I'll call it game item,
Nothing but channels.
quest items. That way I can stick stuff in there. I didn't think about it before now. That way when I do shit like that, I can throw it in there. And where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right. Anyways, I'll get a picture of it and I'll stick it in there. So he says, yeah.
We can hear that beat.
Hell yeah. Says, do it again.
All right. So we're all ready to head out?
Yeah. There's a picture of the soul orb in the quest items thing. It's under.
That's a picture of Serene. I'm looking in the wrong channel.
Oh, okay. It's the next set of channels underneath the map section. All the way to the bottom, right below NPCs. You'll see quest items.
Oh, that looks friendly.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, huh?
So we now have our target. I think it's time that we make our preparations.
Sure is.
God, this is what I forget. This is what I get for casting divine magic using arcane methods. God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still kind of tricky. So Finnegar is like, good luck. I hope to see you back.
Right.
Just hold on a second. Let me.
Clickety clackety clackety clack.
He says, well, I'm going to tell you that Trimethta, when if you have to kill her, which I think more than likely you're going to have to, make sure your weapons are of magical quality. He says, so that's kind of what I know. Maybe that'll help you guys out. This is we didn't spend too much time around them, but we were able to get some information from being around.
It's no problem. Shouldn't be an issue.
Green hags and eggs. Not the same thing that Olivia said?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Rasker is like, okay, I'll take you guys back to the elevator. He takes you back, and he says, good luck. I hope to see you back. He says, I will tell you one thing. He says, my master, he does stick to his word. If he says that he needs this item, then he really does. So, and he will make sure that your town gets their teleport circle. So, no, it's a task, but it's one that needs to be done. So, and I've been around them for 3 years.
No problem. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, I don't want you guys to feel that he's sending you on some fool errand to see if you'll die. He only saves that for the people he doesn't like.
Of course, he wouldn't send me on that kind of mission. These others, we don't know, but of course he wouldn't send me on that kind of mission.
He's like, right. He says, well, he looks at you like, did you have a grandfather that was a devastator?
He was.
That explains the ego trip.
Interesting. He wasn't a dick like you. And he walks away.
Well, let's go get our weapons silvered, or maybe there's a magical market somewhere. This guild seems to be dedicated to making magic weapons already, so maybe we can get something from here. So, I guess once we leave like the little room, we'll ask around for some magic weapons.
Yeah. So, check out the map.
I'll even ask, like, even if they don't have like any that sell here, I wouldn't mind asking, like, where's the cheap stuff, and if we can't get magic items for the price range, where can we go to get them silvered?
All right. So, if you look at the map of Ruralast, let's see. There's a forge. There is a magic shop. There's a trade store. So
Magic shop across town.
Yeah.
And so is the forge.
That it is.
Who planted this?
Where are you guys going first?
I say we stop at the magic shop first so we can get some. Because I think Ren has just got some gold and I got a little bit of gold. So maybe we can get a magic weapon or two.
Okay.
Well,
And
I
worst
already
comes,
own a magic weapon.
Okay.
I would like to see if they have a quiver of Alona.
Okay.
yeah, we can do that. I just need even if I can just get arrows, that would be fine.
All right. So
But if I can't buy anything for myself, then I'm just gonna get everyone's signature weapons silvered.
okay.
Thank you.
So you guys head out,
Many things could do to me, but I appreciate again the offer of a boon, and I shall repay you later.
Oh, don't look too far down on me. I just don't want you to die on your first mission.
So you guys get there. See a sign out front called, it says Medine's Magic Shop.
Quiver is an uncommon magic item.
Okay. Not a problem. So you head inside, I'm guessing. You walk inside, and the place is pretty big, actually. You see there's about 4 gentlemen behind the counters. One of them looks totally like a mage. The other 3 just look like regular kind of clerks. He says, "Welcome." He says, "Welcome to Medine's Magic Shop." He says, "How can I help you find people today?"
Are you Medine?
That I am.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. We're looking for some weapons, but I personally don't have a grand supply of gold. I just came back from the Mages Guild, so I was wondering if I could buy some magical arrows from you.
He says, "Well, we do have a lease plan."
That's not really ideal for a traveling sage.
Right, but just saying, in case you need. He says, "Do you have a patron?"
Again, I am a traveling sage. I do not have a patron.
All right, roll an insight roll.
Okay.
Guidance. With guidance.
Okay, so that's going to be actually pretty freaking solid. 23 in total. I rolled a 16 with a +4, and then I rolled 3 on the guidance.
All right. Did Rourke give you guys a piece of ascending stone?
He gave. I don't think he gave us a sending stone, or at least if somebody took the sending stone, they're not with us now.
Okay.
I think that is something that Belden had.
Well, Belden is in town, but he is occupied. So, if you want to get the sending stone from him,
He went
anyways,
to the zoo.
huh?
He went to the zoo to learn new wild shapes.
Right. So, you do have a patron, which is the city of Austin, since they did hire you as explorers, basically. So, you can always.
Yeah, but then we didn't sign any contracts or anything.
No, but you're getting you're in the works of getting a teleport circle worked out.
We are in their employ.
So if you want to talk to Rourke, maybe they can help you out.
No.
Just saying.
Yeah, and I got 200 gold.
Okay.
Arrows.
That's
So-
good. I have less than 20, so the chances of me getting a magic weapon are
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if I can't afford any arrows, then I'm gonna get our weapons silver.
All right.
Do you have a Quiver of Alona?
He says, "I just might." He says, "Why, yes, I do, young fellow." Let's see. What is it? D6 times 100?
Yep.
You're lucky as fuck. I rolled a 1.
I am pouncing on that deal.
All right. He says, "Why, yes, I do. I just got a new shipment in from the Wizards Guild. Actually, I have 2. So this one's $100 or 100 gold. Excuse me." Sorry, different time era.
And let's talk about your lease program.
Oh, well, the program is you put a down payment, and every time you come to the town, you pay a payment. If you don't pay a payment within 3 months, the item will be returned to me, and bodily harm come to you. Very simple.
Okay. What do you have in the way of tenants?
I didn't catch that all the way.
So what do you have in the way of the tenants?
You broke up a little bit, brother.
Sorry. What do you have in the way of katanas?
Oh, katanas. Let me see. Oop. It says I don't have that many, but I do have one, and it's just a basic katana. It says, he tells one of his clerks to go get the katana they have on the back. He brings it up front. It's got dust all over it, but he's wiping it down for you. He says, yes. He says this one is just a basic katana. Has just a tiny bit of magic on it. He says, how much do you have on you?
I have 20 gold right now.
He says, well,
I am not a person of the world. I
says, well,
measure my wealth in other things.
He says, well, that will be the amount needed to put it on lease.
Okay. And what is the total amount?
It'll be 200 gold pieces total.
Okay. All right, I'll take it.
Okay. He hands it to you. It's a +1 katana.
Okay.
Anybody else looking for anything?
No, I'm good. Like, just besides the arrows.
Yes, we do have arrows.
Okay.
So, or are they just uppriced? Like,
They're just like uncommon weapons, but the price is half because they're arrows.
okay. So
And-
he says,
You get when you're buying magical ammunition, you get 10 for the amount.
Yeah.
okay. He says, yeah, we have basic arrows with just a little bit of magic on them. Gives you just a tiny bit of edge. That'll be 50 gold pieces.
I buy two cases.
Okay.
Thank
He
you.
says, he tells one of his people to go get a quiver. He comes back with a quiver. He says, there you go.
Thank you. And that's 100 gold
Uh,
for the
I
both of them.
buy 30 of them.
Say it again.
I buy 30 of the arrows.
Okay. All right. He says that'll be 150. Anybody else?
What was
I'm
the
good.
shop? What was the shopkeeper's name again?
What was the shopkeeper's what?
Name.
Name?
No, Medine. Medine's Magic Shop in Rearlast. Rirlast. And you, Hobgoblin? Anything for you?
I'm all good.
Barg Rivjek teaches us not to go into debt of others who we have just met.
Okay. He says, well,
Wait until they owe you first, then go into their debt.
all right. So if you guys are done here, it is probably about noon. So, with the time that's left, and as far as daylight, you could probably get about half a day's journey from where you're at. Unless you want to stay another night and then start off in the morning.
I want to find some healing potions.
Okay. He says, yes, we have plenty of those. He says, we also... Oh, I didn't put one in there. There is an alchemist shop here too. I just didn't put it in there. It'll be 11. It won't be too far from where Medine's shop is.
Yeah.
So, you head over there.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
All right. So, you walk outside. You look to your right, and 2 stores down, there is Gerald's Potions and Lotions. So,
I am not going to that store.
you walk over into the, so you can see the front of the store, and you can see different varieties of vials and potions and stuff out in the front window. So, and in the other window, you see a bunch of reagents and other stuff like that, and other jars.
Okay. I'm going to go in there.
Okay. So you go inside. You see a half elf behind the desk. He's got just a tiny bit of a stubble on his chin. He says, hello. How can I help you?
I'm looking for healing potions.
He says, well, I have plenty of those. And he points to a shelf that's 6 feet tall and about 4 feet wide and is just full of blue potions from top to bottom. Varying size. He says, I have plenty.
Are these all the same kind of potion?
Oh, no. They range from regular healing potions all the way up to, I think, superior.
Standard is 50. Greater is 200.
He says, well, at the moment I'm a little bit overstocked. My apprentices are a little haywire, and then you can see, and you see all the other shelves, and they don't have nearly as many freaking healing potions or any potions the amount that does. So at the moment I'm selling them at a discount price of 40 gold pieces of regular healing potion.
So what happens when you take too much Djinn dust?
Exactly. He's in detox at the moment.
Poor
You hear
little gnomes.
Yeah, you hear this in the back, and you hear this other one go, shut up! You want to fucked up. We wouldn't be stuck in this situation.
Okay. So
How many would you like?
I'll take 10 normal for 200.
Okay. He hands you a little sack. Says, there you go. Go ahead and grab your 10.
And is there a discount on greater?
Is that the next step up?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll have a 10% discount.
Okay, so it'll be a 180 each.
Yeah. You can tell there's probably about 4 times as many regular healing potions as there's the other ones, but there's still a good amount. of them there.
And I'll take 5 greater for 900.
Okay.
So are we taking off? Or are we heading out this afternoon, or are we going to wait till tomorrow morning?
Well, if it's just zombies and skeletons wandering about the night, then I think that even if we leave now, we should be able to see them during the night. At least I think I can keep an eye out for them. The only thing I'd be worried about is the hags coming out themselves. But if I'm awake, then at least I'll be able to see them coming.
Sounds like a plan. So you guys are gonna head out?
Yep.
All right. So
Yep.
you
I'm
guys
gonna put my rat in my hat.
all right. So you guys head out. So you guys want to travel right up until it turns dark?
I would say that's safe.
Oh no. About half an hour before the sun sets, then Devrock is going to just stop at the side of the road and say, "Now is the time to set up camp to prepare for stand down."
Yes.
Okay. So if you look at the map, the map that you travel, you will be actually about halfway there, or halfway to between the town and the second peak. So you'll have there'll be some trees around. You guys could probably find a small grove of about 4 or 5 trees that you can get up under.
All right, I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself. And I'm going to spend an hour to put up 6 alarms
Okay.
for stray animals,
All right.
and particularly zombies.
Okay.
Does anyone else not wearing armor?
I don't wear armor.
Then I will cast Mage Armor on Serene as well.
I don't think you can cast mage armor on other people.
Yeah, I think it's stealth.
Yeah.
It says ranges touch.
Oh, okay, maybe.
So
I guess that never really has come up before.
yeah, I bring out this cured piece of leather from my pouch,
Okay.
and I'll wave it over my head and shower myself in this purple energy from the leather. And it will form, the energy will harden into armor, like this arcane armor around me. And I'll look to Serena, I'll say, "Would you like some armor?"
No, thank you.
It doesn't weigh you down. If it did, I wouldn't be using it myself.
Right. I understand that. It's just if I pick that, then I lose all the bonuses that I get to my skills. So
It does not affect you at all. Again, if it affected how I moved and how my spells worked, I wouldn't be casting it myself.
What class is Serena?
monk.
Oh, it's unarmored defense.
Yes.
Well, I think with mage armor and your dexterity, it would be better than your 15 wisdom, with playing off your wisdom anyways. But if you don't want the mage armor, then by all means.
Because right now, this is out of character. But right now, my armor class,
15, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
What-
if your
What's
dex
your dexterity?
18.
my dex is +4. Wisdom
Okay.
is +1.
If you take the mage armor, then you have an AC of 17.
Okay. I will take the major armor. Sorry about that. Thank you.
So
Thank you so
I
much.
will wave the leather above her
No worries.
and form this armor around her and from this arcane dust. And I say I will go and secure the area. And I'll put the leather away and I'll pull at the string with a bell. And I'll start walking around the campsite and start ringing it and setting up alarms.
Okay.
She's shy.
How far away are you setting up the alarms?
They take up 20-foot cube, like 20-foot areas. So
Okay.
I will be basically I can make a ring that's about 60 feet wide, but the center of it being like unaffected. But there's like I think it's a 30-foot area in the center that's not surrounded. But
Cool. All right. So you guys are effectively ringed in alarm. Sweet. Okay. And it's set for animals and goblins?
well, it's set for it triggers on anything that I'm not aware of. So all of us can go into the alarm zones without setting them off. But anyone else that is small or larger will set them off.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And
So-
I'll,
Pull out those tiny creatures.
yeah, and I'll pull out my rat and let it wander around.
Okay.
I am going to forage.
All right. Roll what you need to roll.
I can do survival, but I'm also outlander, so
Why does everyone keep calling me a fucking soldier? I don't get it.
What's that?
Why does everyone call Ren a soldier?
I don't know, because he's a man at arms. He has weapons. I don't know.
Because he
I
has
guess
he has weapons and armor.
he wears studded leather.
Oh, and I'll just say, Serene, that this armor will only last 8 hours. So
Okay.
it will last until the next morning, and then I can cast it on you again.
Okay. Thank you.
Just to let you know.
Cool. Is that a ritual?
No, it takes up a spell slot, but it lasts 8 hours and doesn't require concentration.
Cool. Okay. So,
Some spells are good like that.
who is taking what watch?
I am going to trance, but my rat will be out and about.
I could do first.
But
How many
as soon as
watches?
I-
are there? 3?
As soon as I get out of the trance, I can watch 30. I can do the third and fourth watch.
Okay.
Just let me know when you want me to watch. I don't wear armor, so
You can do the second watch.
okay.
My rat will be with you. He doesn't need to sleep.
Okay.
That's-
Rats are yummy.
Don't eat my rat. He's made of leaves. He's more like a salad.
Makes it even better. You can eat him, recast the spell, eat him again. It'll be a 25 gold piece rat meal.
10 gold. But still, that's gross. And also, you always summon the same one, so I'm pretty sure after like the first time, he'd resent you and just fuck off.
Awesome. Okay. So, You all take your watches.
Set him to the correct time.
So, third watch, the alarm goes off.
Okay, that's my watch. So I'll be awake by then,
Okay.
and I'll rouse everyone else and say, "Get up!" When the alarm is off, and I'll look over towards the alarm.
All right.
I mean, everyone's gonna wake up anyways because the alarm will wake you up.
Right.
There it is.
You received an email.
Make me a perception roll.
I got a 19.
Oh, that's
I got a dirty 20. Let me find my rat stats. Rat stats.
the Rat Pack.
He's literally the worst fucking thing. He's the worst familiar of all the familiars. But you know what? Let's just go with it.
All right. So,
Good point, Sam. So, you said
Yeah.
perception?
Yeah.
perception.
– 14.
Okay. All right. So, okay, so everybody rolled pretty well, I guess. So towards the northwest, you guys can see the silhouettes, or the ones with dark vision. You can see these tall humanoids. They all seem to be wearing patchwork armor, and they got spears. And they look like they have faces of dogs. And there's about 5 of them.
Please reveal yourself to my companions who do not have dark vision. We are a band of travelers. We mean you no harm.
Is there a fire?
I don't know. You guys didn't say anything about a fire.
Well, I had a fire going for my watch. I'm just wondering if they kept it going.
I probably would have, just because it keeps the animals away. And I don't want the animals triggering my alarms, those bastards.
So you as you are trying to talk to them, and they hear, and you see them like kind of like they put their heads up in the air, and they start.
13 nature.
All right. So you're looking at them, and they don't look like a natural beast. But you have heard of these things before. Actually, you might have met them before. It's what they call a knoll.
Mm,
Haha.
yeah.
And you see 5 of them. One seems just a little bit bigger than the other ones, but
16 to hit.
that'll hit.
Okay. It takes 23 points of damage.
All right. So, which one are you tagging? Just one of the regular ones, or the one that's a little bit bigger than the other one?
One of the smaller ones.
All right. So you pull your bow back, you loose, arrow flies out. You hear this yipe, and you see that humanoid drop.
All right, it seems that our decision has been made for us yet again.
Ah, Knowles. Their hunger shall be sated upon my hammer.
It doesn't even make any sense, but let's go with it.
Because I hate having to explain
You're gonna-
jokes.
You're gonna have to feed it to them?
Yes. They shall feast upon my hammerhead.
All right.
About
Okay.
the joke. Okay. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Ah! God. What? I'm taking the alert feat, goddammit.
Rage.
That is for them.
Okay.
Let's see.
Holy shit. What did Serene get?
For attack roll.
Initiative.
Initiative.
All right.
Roll
Only one of
D20.
us is allowed to get attacked. Okay.
So then
That's how we
here,
talk around here. What'd you
we're
get?
doing initiative or attack.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
All right. That'll work.
What's your dexterity? Oh yeah, we went through this.
Getting the map up. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Did you go Battle Mage? Alex?
War Mage, yeah.
I went War Wizard, yeah.
That is just beastly. Initiative and Dex to Dex and Intelligence to Initiative.
Yeah. I have 2 18s in that area, so I was like, fuck it, we're gonna do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Throw
was
a
thinking-
on that, and you can get up to a 15 plus 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna take alert. Actually, alert would be pretty good, but I want to take my other multi-classes first.
Cool.
Although level 4 War Wizard would be a great start, and then I could take 5 and basically stop touching the Wizard class because that's all I would want.
Yeah.
Then I can go to the other 2.
So are we in like a forest area?
Yeah,
Would this be considered forest?
Now you're just in the plains, but it's just a little like grove of trees, basically. So,
that's rude.
All right, so 1, 2. That's the 4 there. The one that you hit was right in the center of them. So, let's see. I'm actually going to.
I knew I wanted to cast a spell, but it's so niche. There's only really one place I can use it, and that's in the caves.
What's that?
I took snare, but it has such
Oh,
a
yeah.
small area that can't really use it.
All right, so that's the four of you. It's gonna go as how initiative is. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at all those G's.
Okay.
And so, who is the null that got hit?
The null that got hit is in the center of the group, but he's dead.
Oh, that makes things way easier.
Yeah.
And you guys are actually a little bit further back. About right there.
Okay.
The alarms was around the edge, right?
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So first up is Elhorn.
All right. So Devrock was asleep, right? Was he sleeping in his armor?
No, I wasn't sleeping in my armor.
Okay. So I will use my action to cast Mage Armor on him. So I will pull out this piece of
My
leather.
armor
and-
class is now 50. 3, 1, 14, 16.
So I'll walk over to him and I'll pull out this piece of cured leather and I'll just wave it over him and shower him in this purple dust that seems to crystallize in the arcane armor.
What's your AC, Elhorn?
I'm beginning to like you, well. Well, you're useful to have around.
And he says, it's a good thing I look out for others.
Hi, darling.
I'll keep them distracted while you get your stuff on.
All right. What's your AC, Elhorn?
Mine is 17 right now.
Ren?
16.
All right. Serene?
17.
And you're a 16 right now, right, Devrock?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll say I will buy you all some time, hopefully. And I will pull out my dagger as my free action and put away my cured leather. And I will run up in front of them all.
How far you want to run?
I'll run up to the closest one. I'll run up in front of them.
Right there.
Kind of enticing them to attack me. And that will be my turn.
All right. Ren.
Okay. Hunter's mark on the guy in front of Elhorn.
Okay.
I don't think a 10's going to hit.
A what? 10?
Yeah.
No, it's going to miss.
Oh, I forgot to roll for my roll. He's not going last. It's okay.
That's my turn.
All right. And we have Serene.
Serene, I'm going to take a shot at the one furthest up front.
This one?
Yep, with
Okay.
my longbow.
All right.
That sucked. Oh my god.
Oh, come on. I got too many windows open.
I should have just made another weasel. You
Yeah.
don't even get a dex bonus. What the hell?
What'd you roll, Serene?
Give me 1 second. 17.
You say a 13?
17.
A 17. That'll hit. So roll your damage.
Five.
5? All right. That's not bad. All right. So you shoot out tag it in his shoulder. He's like, "Yep." All right. So their turn. Knoll number 1 here is going to try and stab Elhorn with his spear.
I don't like taking flying familiars. They're so
All
good.
right. That's going to miss. This one moves up. Tries to do the same thing.
Yes.
See, a 16 is not going to hit.
Nope.
This one moves up also.
See if you can hit the wind.
A 9 is not going to hit. And then this one is going to run around this side and try and attack you. And that is going to be a 12, and that's going to miss. So they all miss you. All right.
I only have
Devrock.
14 health.
Yeah. Devrock, you're putting your armor on, right?
No, he's not going to put his armor on. He's better than that. He's not worried about his armor. He's got that mage armor stuff. It'll be fine.
Okay.
And he actually, so you know, Alex, he has 1 hit point less than you.
So what do you want to do?
So how's the one that's been injured look?
That would be this one. He looks still beefy. He's not hurt that bad.
So
Yeah.
Devrock's going to cast Bless on
Okay.
every. It's not necessary for him to bless himself. So he's going to, in Goblin, he's going to start swaying and calling to Bagruviek to bless the blades of these lesser beings.
Okay. So you're blessing the rest of the party?
So
Can
yeah,
I
everybody
refuse?
else has a +4 to attack and saving throws.
Plus D4.
A D4. D4 is what I meant.
Oh, that is handy.
All right. All right. So, top of the round. Do you want to move or anything, or are you good where you're at?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. I'll be back to Elhorn.
Okay, I forgot to roll initiative for my rat, but I added him to the new list.
Okay. Where's he at?
So he's before Devrock, but
Okay.
it's not going to really matter because he's only going to be helping me. So we'll call him Steve for now. Steve is the rat. He's going to kind of lunge and kind of get in the face of the one Knoll that got hit by, I'm assuming, an arrow from Serene.
Yeah.
Actually, he's not going to do that. Fuck that. He's just going to take the dodge action and hide in my hat.
Okay.
I'm going to cast, and the reason why is because I'm going to cast Sword Burst using my cantrip.
Okay.
So I pull out this small knife, and basically I spin around in a circle, and every so often it leaves a sword just in the air.
Okay.
And when I stop and sheath the little small knife, they just explode outward, and they all have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice. All right. What's the DC?
The DC is 14 dexterity. And I'll just roll their damage here. It's a hit or miss ability.
All right. So this guy right here. Oh. This one right here made the save with a nat 20. The other 3 did not.
That's
So
the one that I hit.
The other 3 are going to take 6 force damage. That's these small knives of arcane energy just pierce into them and then turn to dust.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. The numbers that are behind them is how much damage they've took so far.
Sword Burst is a pretty cool spell, but
Okay.
no
So-
Word of Radiance.
Then it will be Rain's turn if you're all done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the guy I got Hunter's Mark.
Okay. That's the one in the middle that she hit first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a modified 20.
That'll hit.
16 damage.
Ouch. All right. He's take 27. He's looking really bad. Wait, he's not down yet.
Uh,
All right. If
Went
you're
for
all
that.
done.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went for that accuracy overpower.
All right. Serene, it's your turn.
Excuse me, sorry. I am going to once again shoot at the one that I shot at. 4.
You're going to shoot for this one again?
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
$13. Right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right.
That was weird.
Did you roll your bless?
Oh, sorry. So I get a 1d4.
So is it 14 altogether? Or? Oh, sorry.
So it'd be 17 altogether.
All right. Yeah, you hit him. So you don't have to roll. He's only got 1 hit point left. So this one, he croaks. He has no mo.
Like a frog.
Brave Grev, who has guided your arrows to the Noel's swift demise.
All right. So Noel's turn. They're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna attack Elhorn. So
I hardly call this Swift, but we'll
this
see.
one, he attacks. He's gonna miss. The other one next to him, with a 21, he's gonna hit, I believe.
I'll cast Shield. Fuck it.
Okay. And the one up top, up here, is going to attack, and he's going to miss. All right. So, Devrock, you're up again. Number 4.
So the first one that attacked, we're going to go ahead and cast Torpid Head on that one. So it's a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom. So which one? This one?
The first one that attacked, the one at the bottom.
This one.
That one.
Okay.
Yep.
Wisdom.
DC 13.
Yeah, he's not going to make that. He got... okay.
And that's going to be 6 damage.
All right. We tag him for 6.
Agrivia, go to him. And that's my turn.
Okay. Then it'll be back up to Elhorn.
Let's see if you creatures learned a lesson from last time. And I will cast Sword Burst again.
Okay.
Taking on my small knife, spinning around. leaving a trail of astral daggers.
Actually, they did. They all made the save.
Well, seems that maybe there was hope for you Knowles yet, but you are made the most crucial mistake.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Initiating a land war.
All right, Ren, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move my hunter's mark to the guy that's taken 12.
This one? Okay.
And I got a 12.
That is going to miss. Did you roll bless?
That was with the bless.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to miss. All right. So
I would have done 33 points of damage if it hit.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Okay. So Noel number that guy. That Noel.
Serene. Chapo, it's Serene's turn.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Serene, your turn.
I'm gonna use my bow and shoot the one that's taking 6 points.
Okay.
And I just rolled a 20 critical hit.
You rolled a 20.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. So the way I do criticals is that you get double max damage. Okay. Now what that means is just your die. So you do what, a D8?
Right.
Okay. So it's 16 points, and then you add your modifier to it.
So you did 20 points of damage.
All right. So
No, actually 22 points of damage because I got a 2 from the. Bless.
Bless doesn't work on damage.
Oh, okay. Then you're right.
all right, he takes 28. He's taking 28 so far. Good shot. Yeah, so you shoot out, you tag him right in the damn cheek, and it's poking out the side of his face. Like, he's like yelping, and he looks over at you with a murderous stare. And now it is their turn. So this one here is going to attack Elhorn with a 19.
That'll hit.
You'll take it?
Yeah, I'll do.
He does 7 points of damage.
Ouch. That's half my health.
All right. This one right here attacks also. He's going to miss. And the other one here going to attack. He rolls a 1. This is awesome. I love that shit. And he is going to hit this one right here with his glaive. Nice. He takes 8 points of damage from his boy. So he swings at you, and he overcompensates, and he just wheels around and chops the shit out of this dude, right? And this one gets mad, and he starts barking at it, and Noel, and the other one's like, bah, bah, and they're just barking back and forth, fucking mad as shit. So, and that is their turn. So it'd be Steve the Rat.
He's going to hold his 8 action for my attack.
Okay. Then it'll be Devrock.
Yeah, I got hit.
Alex, did you get hit?
Yeah, I got hit. I took 7 damage.
That's half your life.
Yeah. The role reversals in this game are pretty fucking real right now. Just gonna point that out. The wizard is in the front while the rest of the party's in the back.
Wizard's a badass.
You know what you know what you're doing. You're still alive. Devrock's not gonna mess with you yet. He is who cast Toll the Dead on the guy that's taking 28 damage.
Ouch. So, what does he got to make?
Wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Ooh, that is a Negatron. He didn't make it.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
Low level game.
1 damage.
Good job. He's not dead, but you
One
hurt him. All right, back up to El Horn.
All right. Not a stagger isn't for looks anymore.
You got
Steve is gonna jump out and start running between the Knoll's legs, just kind of nipping at him,
Okay.
using the aid action for me for my attack roll with my dagger. 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Which one are you attacking?
The one north of me, the one that's weak.
Okay.
The one that I can see is visibly eyeing up somebody else. And he's going to take 6 piercing damage.
Nice. So he is at 5. Okay. He's not down, but he's looking pretty bad now.
Steve will then use the rest of his movement to climb back up and hide and crawl back into my hat.
Okay.
And that will be our turn.
All right. Ren.
I am going to attack the one at the bottom with a 27.
That will hit.
Fucking kill this bitch.
Takes 19.
Ouch. All right. So this fuck dies. He is no mo.
And bonus action, I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to the guy that's taken 35 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right. Serene, it's your turn.
All right. The one that's taken 8 damage. I'm going to shoot him with my longbow again.
Okay.
I rolled another 20.
That'll hit. Like a natural 20?
Yep.
Yeah, that's in the chat too.
Damn.
That dice roller hates me to all hell. But the new guy
All right.
rolls it and it's like 2 20s in a row.
Your max damage last time was what? 22?
22.
It was 20.
20. Yep.
20.
He is no more. Get him for 20. All right. So that one goes down. And this one looking around. Like, oh, shit. And he is going to attempt to beat feet. So you get an attack of opportunity, Elhorn.
Okay. Well, that's, sorry, not 15. That's 17, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
So, dagger damage. That is another 6 piercing.
Nice. All right. And he starts moving away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. He's out this way.
Yeah. Still within range of me.
That he is.
Pull out the longbows, boys.
Anyways, he's out this way because he dashed away. But, yeah, he's still in range. So, he's a rat. I guess he's gonna chill, and it'll be Devrock's turn.
Here the rat's gonna jump
So,
out and take a bite out of crime. He's gonna take some bodies.
Okay.
What? How far away? How far did he move?
He's 60 feet away.
So I'm going to get 30 feet closer and cast Toll the Dead.
Just shift the whole battlefield.
The trees are still. All right. So you're moving forward.
Move 30 feet towards him, keeping him within Toll the Dead range, and then casting it.
Okay, go for it.
It's
DC.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, DC 13.
Yeah, so he rolled a 1.
Got him.
7 damage.
All right. So you as you toll dead him, you can see what is it? What does it do? Is like a necrotic damage?
Yeah.
I think so.
yeah.
Let me double check.
Yeah, it's necrotic.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
All right. So as you guys are watching, you see this Reaper appear above his head with his huge gong and just go bong, right? And as he does that, the gnoll starts grabbing his head and he just falls over and doesn't move.
The Reaper is a snarled goblin.
Yeah.
Barg
All
Rivyev has called. Barg Rivyek has called you. Go to him and serve.
All right. So with that, we are out of combat, and you guys killed a gnoll, or killed 5 gnolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh.
I'm gonna try and recover half my arrows.
All right.
Me too.
Well, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get the body and pull it back to our camp.
Okay.
So we can search it. Search them.
Yeah, I'll get a hand.
I will also help.
All right. So you guys search them, and you find 19 gold pieces between the 5 of them. You find a glaive and 4 spears. You find 7 arrows on the one that does have a longbow. And that's about it. The armor that they wear is just like patchwork armor, so it's not really worth anything.
So once we take the valuables, we'll throw the bodies away from our camp.
Okay.
And I'll reset the alarm. I'm going straight to my trance.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
For a total of 4 health returned.
Fuck yeah. Good thing we're finishing our long rests.
I rolled a fucking 1. I'm rolling like shit today.
Doing great job. Bridging the gaps.
Hey, I cast Bless, damn it.
Hell yeah.
What was that guy's name again? What's the name of your god again?
Barg Barg Rivyek.
Okay.
Fucking-
Anyways, so you guys finish your rest. Bargaviak. I'm just gonna call him Barf. So, Barf blesses Elhorn with some life energy. You guys finish your rest without any problems, and you get back on the road.
Probably, yeah. Barviska.
So,
So once we leave the area, I just dispel all the alarms.
okay.
Well, I think
So you guys make it to the peaks and keep walking. You get to the third one, and you guys start heading towards the mountain. What's everybody's passive perception?
I have a 16.
I
Okay,
have a 14.
13.
My rat has 10. Because he's a little shit.
yeah, you gotta go with the weasel man next time. All right. So, anyways, Serene, what'd you get? It's basically
roll that.
sorry.
You roll that, right?
So what you
No.
do, whatever you have for your perception skill, the modifier, you just add 10 to that, and that'll be your passive.
You have a plus 8.
Damn.
That's technically impossible. Unless Purebloods get something cool.
So I rolled a 10.
You don't roll it. Passive is 10 plus perception.
That'd be 11.
Okay. All right. So you're all walking through the area. There's some trees here and there, but the area kind of seems kind of decrepit and stuff. You know, you start seeing signs of like bones and shit, and as you're walking along, you see tracks of what looks like humanoid feet, but dragging their feet and stuff. And you start seeing some stuff in the trees and stuff, like bones and like, you know, weird looking like just things hanging in the tree made of bones and moss and, you know, old dried skin and shit like that and stuff. So you're pretty sure you're on the right trail. And as you get along pretty well, I am currently making the map. So eventually you find the entrance to the cave. Outside of the cave, you see a couple looking like crappy looking like gnolls. They look real rotten and kind of emaciated a little bit.
Yeah. I just want to interject something.
Okay.
I was looking at Serene's block. You don't use strength for unarmed strike if you're a monk. You get to use your dexterity. So you should have a +6 to your unarmed strike.
Okay.
More damage. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'd be 1d4 +4. instead of +3.
I have 5. No, I don't.
Sorry, I just wanted to mention that. So
Oh, yeah, definitely help. So, what do you guys want to do? You see the entrance. You see, like 2 gnolls sitting outside.
if I can attack things from 600 feet away, I will possibly try and do that.
Is that how the approach we want to take, though? Because we don't know what other enemies are around.
And hags are notoriously tricky.
Yeah.
This
Yes, but
they could very well.
no magic can get me from 600 feet away.
Well, it's not just the magic that we have to worry about, it's their servants. Because he said that there was lots of zombies and undead around, but we haven't encountered any zombies or undead.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we doing?
I'm going to ritual cast comprehend languages, and I'm going to kind of sleuth around for maybe any hidden tracks or something that I might be able to find, because this is a lair, so it's not uncommon for creatures to have an obvious way in but a secret way out.
Okay.
Perhaps we can avoid the trouble of going through the entire layer by just taking this passage backwards.
Good choice.
If you wouldn't mind helping me in that, we will potentially kill these gnolls later, but I wanted to explore other possibilities before we tackle a coven of hags head first.
So when you start looking around for a back entrance, I'm going to start Bar Grivyek to guide your eyes to that which is most needing to be seen.
I hope so. A goblin god should know these secrets off by heart.
And I'm going to use one of my innate spells and cast animal friendship on any snakes that's in the area.
Okay.
I'm a
Yeah, so
silvery snake.
You find like a squirrel, like not too far away.
Animal friendship from his ability only works with snakes.
It has to be a snake.
Oh, it has to be a snake?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you find a snake under a rock. And you start talking to it, I guess. Or do you just kind of get like feelings from it? Or what?
I think so. Whatever the normal spell gets.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see this. This is how the front looks. With a dirty knoll.
Maybe he'll just ask kindly. Maybe he'll leave if we just ask kindly.
Oh, the snake just becomes friendly?
Uh,
I'm gonna get the spell.
I'll look it up real quick. Animal friendship.
Choose a beast that you can see. It must be able to see and hear you. If its intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, it must pass a wisdom save or be charmed by you. If you or one of your companions charms it, the spell fails.
Okay, so you charm the snake. What language does Purebuds?
I speak. I know there's like 4 of them. Come on.
From what I'm looking at, they don't get any additional. I don't know the source that you're using, so I just found one.
D&D Beyond.
Pretty sure UNT's in Volos.
Yeah.
Abyssal, Common, Dragon, and Elvish.
All right. So basically, you befriend the snake, but it really can't understand you. But it's friendly to you.
Okay.
Just because you're friends with the snake doesn't mean you can talk with the snake.
Correct.
Tell me your secrets.
So the snake says, "I like eating rats."
Oh, shit.
Hey, we happen to have one.
Give them my hat, Steve.
UNT's core language are Common, Abyssal, and Draconic.
Okay. I don't think snakes speak Draconic, but I'll give you a chance. So roll me a. Roll me an animal handling roll.
$20.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
All right. So I'm gonna say that you start bringing Draconic to it.
Okay.
What are you trying to say to it?
If it knows of a different way we can get into the big cave.
It's waving its head at you like it's, and then it stops, and then it slithers away from you a few feet, and then looks back at you, and then it slithers some more, and then looks back at you.
Okay. Hey guys, I think we might have found another way in if you guys want to look at this.
I mean, by all means, lead the way.
Okay, so I'll start following my snake friend Slither.
Okay. So you follow it, and it takes you. You've followed it for about 10 minutes. All right. So you walk probably about half a mile away from the entrance of the cave. Okay. And as you get around some rock outcroppings, you all can see some smoke starting to billow a little bit. It's not really noticeable because from like far away, but as you get close, you can see some waves of smoke coming out from this group of rocks. And the snake slithers over, stops in front of the groups of rocks, looks back at you, and then it slithers in a different direction. So, make me an investigation roll.
Investigation.
23, good sir.
All right. So, with 16, you crawl up on the rocks a little bit, and you can see there's a crevice in between. Well, there's space in between some of the rocks, and you think that you could probably get in there with just bending around. Certainly, you're gonna have to contort your bodies pretty hard, but you'll be able to get through this really thin crack.
Okay. I'll show and tell everybody else what I found. And, do you want to go in the back door, or do you want to knock on the front door?
All right. So you guys gonna hit in?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Yeah, let's go.
All right. So I'm gonna need you all to make me a maybe an acrobatics or athletics roll.
I'm not good at any of those. Well, I still have +4 acrobatics. 16.
I got a modified 20.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
I rolled a 19, so I got 25.
All right.
I really like your dice spot in this one.
All right. What'd you get in, Alex?
I got 16.
All right. So you guys all do pretty good. So you crawl through this thing, and the reason I had you roll it is because some of the rocks were kind of loose. So you kind of had to watch what you were doing, to not tip over or to make the rocks kind of cave in on itself a little bit more. And you get in, and give me just a little bit, and I'm finishing the map of this. And just a little bit here. Dooby-dooby-doo, Do. Where are you at? Where are you at? There we go. Okay. I'm almost done, and I will share with you guys.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Just a little bit about my some of my background. I do have my PhD in sarcasm.
Didn't use it, my good man. That is all right with us. All right. Good. All right.
Yay!
All right. You don't see any of this crap here. You see right here. Just saying.
Right where?
You guys, the only thing you see is what's right over here. Because this is where you guys coming in at. Okay.
I can't see your mouse. Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'll add some so you guys can see it. So who's coming in first?
I will.
All right. So there you are. Can you see the S?
Yep.
Okay. Who's coming in next?
I will.
Anybody?
I said I will.
Oh, you
Okay.
will? My bad. Didn't hear you. Okay. Elhorn is there. Who's after Elhorn?
Devrock.
Mr. D.
Yeah, Evrov, yeah.
All right. And then we'll have Rand pull up the rear. Okay. Alrighty. So you come in, you see fire pits around this area of this room here.
Oh. Okay. That's cool.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cop an attitude.
Mhm.
I said, sorry, I didn't mean to cop an attitude. I'm kind of feeling stuff tonight, and I don't like it.
We didn't notice, Lisa.
We're all good. Hello. All right. So, what you guys want to do? You are in the
I
lair.
want to talk about one thing. It doesn't really pertain to you personally, so you don't have to be afraid of it. Not that you
Just so
should
you know,
be afraid of it.
I probably only got like an hour and a half left in me.
It's something that's weighing heavy.
Me too.
on me.
Okay. We can get it done in an hour and a half.
Okay. There's nobody else that I can see with dark vision in the immediate area.
All right. So, as you are looking, you see right
As I
here.
come in, I'm going to veer off to my left, keeping close to the wall.
Okay. As you come in, you see a knoll over here laying down, and you see a bunch of little eggs sitting over here. All right. And you see another knoll over here laying down with a bunch of eggs also. And if you move over this way, and everybody can come inside of the place.
Devrock's going to veer right.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of back up. I'm going to tell them I'm going to cast an alarm at the way we came in, so nothing could follow us back out. Or nothing can follow us in without us knowing.
Okay.
So I will go back in the tunnel that we came from. It'll take me about 10 minutes. I'll have Steve the rat watching my back.
All right, not a problem. 10 minutes goes by. So as he's gone, the three of you are kind of crouched down on the outside of this, and you're watching these two gnolls. And for what at first you thought that they were asleep, but you don't see their bodies, like their bodies move up and down, like as if they would be asleep, like if they're breathing. And
So
as
they're
you watch,
hatching food.
Hmm?
They're hatching.
yeah. So as you're watching, one of these eggs open, and this like creature crawls out and goes and crawls into the mouth of the gnoll and inside of it.
Anything I would know from a decent knowledge of history?
So you look at them.
Anything I would know from a decent knowledge of history? Or should I roll on that? Would it not be something I would know?
Well, they look like as they come out, they've got a bunch of little tentacles sticking out their face. And well, you've seen other creatures like that, but bigger, that feast on corpses. And you're kind of guessing that might be something what they call a carrion crawler.
Ah.
And from this side, you can see one other one break out of its shell and crawl over to the body and do the same thing. Crawls in its mouth, goes down its throat. And you can actually see like where it's inside their body moving around and stuff. But as it came out, it didn't notice you guys or whatnot. And about that time, Alex comes back, or Elhorn comes back.
So what
And
did I miss?
Just grab two molten saw.
Carrion crawler hat.
and something starts moving into the room. Looks like a humanoid, and it's moving really slow. And it's making like a kind of noise.
All right. While that thing is shambling over here, the eggs are right beneath the gnolls, right?
Yeah, they're right along the wall over here and over here.
I can't see the mouse.
They're about right over here and about right over here. This side has got 5 eggs that are still unhatched, and this side has got about 4 eggs that are unhatched.
And what is with the little fireplaces?
They're just little fires, like little braziers. Keep the area warm.
All right. So I'm gonna ask Ren if she knows anything about these things. That'd be like a nature check.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Matt?
Is he asleep?
Who fell asleep on
I think he's
us?
pulling a Chapo. Yep, he's pulling a Chapo.
All right, so we lost a ranger. That's not good.
Okay.
So I guess I'll try to
There's no
make the
bueno.
nature check.
Okay.
No, I only got
I think
6.
there's a carrion crawler. Young. We
What do
discussed
you-
it while you were gone.
So what do you know about them?
They're young and they're carrion crawlers.
They crawl
That's-
around in caves and eat dead things.
I'm glad you two are a wealth of information.
Yeah,
So,
if
you would know that that the normally corpses and the tentacles are known to paralyze people before they kill them and eat them, or they just feast off of corpses.
And those are like campfires?
These are just like braziers, and they just have fires in them just to keep the room warm for the eggs.
All right. I'm going to say, well, we can do something about them. Just stand away from the fire.
Do you want to take the eggs out first or the zombie out first?
Well, the zombie's not. As long as the zombie doesn't see us, it won't do anything. So I am going to cast. I'm going to pull out a piece of ember that I have, just
Okay.
ember coal. And I'm going to aim it towards the left brazier, and I'm going to cast Control Flames.
All right.
And the spell is pretty vague on this point, so I'm going to let you interpret it. It says I can shoot it 5 feet away as long as there's fuel to where I'm aiming it.
All right.
So,
So you
I
could-
want to.
Okay.
So I want to throw it onto the eggs and onto the bodies of the gnolls.
Okay. So you do that. And you ignite the eggs and they start flaming and popping and shit. And you are able to flame on the knoll also on either side. So they're on.
There's an upside to this and a downside to this. The fire will take away our oxygen. But there is a solution that can provide, but we will have to lay low for a while.
Okay. The
And-
zombie also catches fire because it starts moving towards movement. And so it's just kind of walking around and then it just kind of falls and burns.
So this room is going to start filling up with smoke. And I'm gonna put away my piece of ember and I blow it off so it doesn't burn my pockets.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull
Hot
out
pockets.
my fan that's
Uh-huh.
made of feathers. and I'm going to keep using the cantrip gust to keep blowing the smoke away from us so we don't suffocate.
Okay.
And
All right.
I say that should deal with the carrion crawlers and keep us hidden.
All right. So as you do that, of course, there's a reaction. You see a gnoll, or you hear a gnoll right outside the entrance coughing and shit, and it starts speaking in its dialect or whatever. And you hear another one not too far near it, and then on this side, you hear gnoll also, but just one. Comes around this area over here. You can kind of vaguely see the figure of it, just because the fire is lighting up that area. But it starts kind of talking loudly, and then you hear it run away out of. You really can't. You can't see it anymore. Same thing with these two right here.
Too much smoke in your area.
Yes. But you can't see them at the moment.
Well, this is both an opportunity and a problem.
Yo.
Now, I'll say, which way do we want to go first? I can use the very same spell to put the flames out, and we can perhaps move along. And I'll put away
I would
the
think
fan.
toward.
What was
I
that?
prefer left.
Okay,
I prefer going left.
so I'll put my fan away, and I'll pull out the piece of ember, and it's nice and bright and hot still.
Mhm.
And I'll cast control flames, and it will start putting out the fires to the left side, and then the ember will kind of just cool off as I use it for that purpose. And I'll put the ember in my pocket.
Okay. The body of this gnoll is just ash now, but I'm gonna leave it there so you guys know. Actually, I'll take it out of it. But yeah, were you shutting these braziers off too?
Yes,
Okay.
but I want
Are
to
the
keep.
eggs destroyed.
Keep this side going over here.
Yeah, just so if the gnolls come through on the other side, they're like, "Oh shit, still fire there."
Okay.
Of course, if the fire dies off naturally, that's its own thing, but I'm not going to turn them off.
Okay. So you guys are gonna move this way.
Are the eggs destroyed?
All right. So
Oh,
you
they're at
guys,
least dead.
So are the eggs destroyed?
yeah, all the eggs are destroyed. All right. So what's the order of going out this way?
Devrock's going to take the lead.
All
I
right.
will follow second. But unlike many of the other times, I will be using my longbow.
Okay. Who's coming next?
I'll bring it to the rear.
All right. And then Randall bring up the rear.
DESR.
All right. Okay, so you four sneak up this way. As you get to right there, it's still smoky in here, in this chamber. But you can see the gnoll kind of standing right over there. It's still coughing, but it's just kind of sitting now, since the smoke is dissipated just a tiny bit. But when you get to here, you do see like bedding and Like you can see a chest over here, and just a bunch of other different kind of stuff in the like chamber. Over in the corner, you see like what looks like a cauldron. Actually, you see it. The cauldron's over this fire over here, and you can see some liquid bubbling on the inside of it.
Is it just some type of gruel or something?
Yeah,
You're not really sure, but it stinks. It doesn't look like food.
I wouldn't.
probably
touch
living
that.
chambers.
Yeah, and you could see some runes on the outside of the cauldron also.
I'll investigate the chest.
All right. So you guys move into the room.
Yeah.
You move over to the chest.
Yeah.
The
I'll-
chest is locked.
I'm going to take a position next to where the knoll is, just kind of close to that doorway. Yeah.
Okay. Serene, what do you want to do? Or where are you going to be at?
I was going to point with my mouse so you guys can see my mouse. I'll go up and stand on the opposite wall of D, so we're both kind of like looking down that hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ren, is he still asleep?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Ren is just going to chill over here too. Okay. So the chest is locked.
I cannot do anything about that at this time.
Okay. There's a crude looking like lock on it. Looks kind of crappy. You think you could probably break it off, but you're going to have to hit it.
Fair enough. I will take my dagger, and maybe I can break it with that.
Okay. So make me a... Let's see. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand roll.
All right. 19.
Okay. So you're able to stick your dagger in there and catch the latch just barely, and you actually pop the lock open.
All right. I will pick open the lock, and I will lift the lid.
Okay. So you lift the lid. You find a bag in there, like a little pouch. And you look inside. It looks like it's got gold and silver pieces in it. And you find what looks like a small crystal wrapped in a piece of leather. And as you open it up, it's a really like rich blue color. And then you find a really nice looking hat.
Fancy. All right. I'll just put it all in my backpack for now.
Okay.
We're kind of in the heat of things.
All right.
Well, not my backpack, but my satchel.
Okay. What do you want to do now?
I'll go rejoin my friends. And since I have my dagger out, I'll just have my dagger out and I won't have my longbow out.
All right. So this knoll is just kind of sitting there, kind of like crouching down, just chilling.
Which way is he facing?
What do you guys want to do?
Which way is he
Which way
facing?
is he facing?
He is facing outwards. Like he's
Into
facing.
the main area?
Yeah, he's
Away
facing
from us?
this way. Say it again.
He's
So-
facing away from us. Excuse me. He's facing away from us, correct?
Yes, he's facing away from you guys.
So, would I be able to grab him from behind, cover his mouth, and or like clamp his jaw shut and drag him back into this room?
Sure. I want you to make. Let's see.
If I can, I'll help him out.
Okay. I want you to make me an athletics roll, and then
Okay.
you'll have to do a strength check.
Okay. So I'm going to ask on this athletics roll a little bit. It gives me an 18.
All right. Hold on. I'm getting back to the bad guys real quick. Okay. All right. You made good on your athletics. Roll me a strength check.
And 14.
All right.
I'm assuming I can't use it at all.
No. So you're able to grab him, put your hand around his mouth, and you're able to drag him back with him trying to struggle. The reason I had you roll a strength was because he was going to put his arms out against the sides and try and hold himself, but you're able to drag him.
Oh yeah.
So you're able to drag him. Where do you want to drag him to?
Just a little bit farther, cheap shot on him as I drag him past. There you go. That's good.
Okay.
And as soon as they pass, I'll jump on them and offer any aid I can in subduing them.
Okay. So
Shank
roll your damage. Or
Roll a what?
roll your damage. You're trying to subdue him, or you're trying to kill him.
Subdue them right now.
All right. So go ahead and roll your punch damage.
So the unarmed strike, I know that there was a correction on that before.
Yeah. So it's 1d4 plus 6.
Plus 6, all right.
No, it would be plus 6 to attack and a 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, for damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 1d4 plus 4, or
For damage.
okay.
Yeah, your dex is 18, so that's a plus 4 modifier for damage die.
Okay, so I rolled a 4 plus 4, 8.
All right. All right. Is anybody else going to hit the gnoll?
I'll attack the gnoll.
All right. Roll your damage.
8.
All right. And I'm guessing Red would probably do the same thing. I would think he'd probably do like a. And you think he would punch him or hit him with his pommel of his sword?
I think you would hit him with the pommel of the sword.
Yeah. So
Just
still
so he
be
doesn't shoot somebody.
a D4. So I'll roll it for him since he's out.
Well, he also has a D8 from his Colossal Slayer.
Oh, okay. So that's 6. Does anybody know what his strength is? You get a 14 or something, right? So that's a plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 8. All right, so between the 4 of you, or the 3 of you, punching the shit out of this gnoll, he passes out.
Yay!
Excellent.
And Ren goes back over there. Devrock, what are you going to do?
I'm wondering why we didn't kill him.
Okay.
That's
Anyone?
that's an excellent question. One that I can't provide you the answers with, so you can just go ahead.
Excellent.
Okay.
He's just, he'll look around and be like, "Why didn't you guys kill him?" And when no one has a really good answer, he's just gonna bash him in the head with the warhammer.
Okay. So
Basically, a coup de grace on a prone, unconscious form.
okay. What do you guys want to do with the body?
Oh yeah. I'll drag it near the brazier, and I'll step back from it. I'll pull out the piece of ember, and I'll use control flame to burn the body.
Can we search the body first?
I was gonna say, get his stuff first.
He probably doesn't have anything besides. his
Yeah, he
spear.
just has a loincloth and like a crude spear that was out here in the hallway.
I opened up the chest, and I think they've been gathering all the coins they've been finding. I have the coin purse, but I don't know how much is in it.
That's fine. We'll deal with it later.
All right.
I'll tell them what I found. I found a coin purse and crystal and a nice hat. I'm not going to examine any of them yet.
Okay. So,
Does someone sneakier than me want to go take a look into the chamber out there?
I will take a peek.
all right. Maybe the monk too, because she might be sneaker than you are. I don't know.
I don't have stealth, but I still have a really good dex. So
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a blessing.
Absolutely.
Cast
Bard
guide.
Rivyak, keep him quiet, keep him dark.
Oh, like shit.
Oh, great
God didn't
Lord.
help me out. I got a total
You got a
of
D4.
13. I got 8, and then I think my bonus is 12, and the blessing was 1.
So
I got 13.
There you go. We would have had 12.
All right. So, El Stealthy walks out here
Can't do everything, man.
and gets to about right here.
I'll start following him.
And this gnoll steps out right here, looks around a little bit, and you're like, oh, fuck. Just sitting right there. And it turns around, and then it goes back in.
I'm just holding the tip of my hat like I'm getting ready to unleash a spell, but he just turns around, and I'm like, whew.
So,
That's right. +1 was what saved your ass.
Just pull up my fan like,
I'm betting
all right. So,
his passive perception is 12.
as you get out here,
I'm going to start following him too.
say it again.
I'm going to start following him too. Excuse me.
Roll me a stealth roll too.
All right.
Guidance.
I've got my stealth boy activated. Oh, that's 9.
That's 9.
That's what he got, I think.
Okay. Well, he came out.
He's got a guidance too.
All right. So, make it quick. I'll roll the guidance for him. He gets another +3, so he gets a 12.
Woohoo! That's right,
Right.
baby.
So, Noel comes out again. Walk steps out a little bit further. turns to his left, and walks back in again. You guys are just like, holy fuck. Anyways, so you both get right
You're
there.
welcome.
You could see these like two geothermal kind of things sticking out of the ground. This one actually has flames coming out of it. This one just has like a soft glow. You can see torches placed in different areas around, and you see this large crevice or crack in the ground, basically, right over there. And out this way, you can see another knoll, another pair of knolls over here, just kind of standing there and talking. And past them, you can see it's the X-ray zombie. You see 4 zombies just kind of shuffling around right over here. And the 2 gnolls that were over here. Oh, I turned them
They're
upside
spinning. They're spinning.
down. Rolling. All right. So you see them kind of
Right
walking this
down,
way.
baby.
They're walking this way. Where'd you go, you bastard?
Like a
Hold on.
record, baby. Right round.
This one right here looks over your guys' way, takes a double look, and then keeps walking. He thought he might have saw you, but they keep walking up this way. That, and they join these other 2 gnolls over here. There's 4 there. So
I want to peek around to see what was that's in the left room.
this one,
Yeah.
all right. What'd you roll last time?
It was 13.
A 13. Okay.
I could have probably did better. I should have sent Steve.
All right. So get around right there, and the gnoll like steps right here and turns and looks past you, but you don't want to move because you're thinking like if I move, he's gonna see.
Yeah. I spelled it wrong.
Huh?
I said, and L. Horn just silhouetted himself, but I spelled it ridiculously wrong.
Okay.
We got it.
And then it like turns and it walks back into the room, and you hear this this kind of like grating female voice coming from the room.
I'll just
And
kinda look.
It's speaking Noel, kind of really, Noel was like a really harsh kind of goblinish kind of sounding dialect, but you hear
You
it.
cast comprehend language.
Yeah. I cast it a long time ago. Well, before we came in here. Anyways. But that I did cast Alarm as a ritual, so that took 10 minutes. So comprehend languages is not.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like you hear him like talk a little bit, and you hear her going rah, 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 like make like a demand, and then you hear him going like that, and then you hear this. You hear a noise of the female voice like making noises of passion, whatever.
I don't want to look.
Yeah,
I need to look.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you-
watch you some Noel porn.
You turn the corner, just slightly looking, and of course, what you think is happening is happening. He is. There's a hag on the ground, and he is face first in between her legs. And she's not. The hag is not paying attention. All she's doing is just, moving her body to what he's doing.
Yeah, some things that even 100 years will not prepare you for. I'm just gonna lean back from my spot.
They are now called no.
So I'm gonna regret this, but this is the perfect time to do this.
Okay.
So they're near the brazier, right?
Yeah, they're probably about 5 feet away from it.
So I'm gonna pull out my piece of ember, and I'm gonna stand back. I'm gonna lean back to Serene, and I'm gonna say, "Go get Devrock. I'm about to do a terrible decision." I'm just gonna fucking lean back over, and I'm gonna use control flame to light them both on fire.
Yeah. So, okay. So they both catch on fire, and they both start screaming. What's the damage on that?
It doesn't have damage.
Okay.
It's just fire.
All right, so you catch them, and her bed is actually made out of hay and quilts or whatnot, and it catches flame really rather fast. And let me see. She jumps up, and she throws him off of her. And he gets thrown and hits a wall over here. And she gets up, and of course she's on flame too, because all of her. I mean, she was wearing like a robe that she just pulled up or whatever, and she's on flame.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna
look
say
up an alchemist fire for you.
I was gonna just use like a firebolt damage.
Oh, okay.
Unless firebolt. Well, actually, yeah, alchemist fire would probably be.
Fuck. It's 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns until the creature can make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames.
Okay, so
So
She
to be
catches on
fair,
fire.
I can just keep casting it as long as she stays near the fire.
so she's trying to pat herself off, and you just keep making this flame just flame up, and up, and make me another stealth roll.
No help from the divine gods here, boys. That's okay.
That's right.
I rolled a natural 17 for a total of 21.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, she doesn't notice you because she's more intent on trying to fucking get these flames off of that. Just keep appearing on her and shit. And so by the time, all right, so she finally puts them out. And then you're like igniting her again, but really, only thing that's left to burn on her is her fucking skin, and all of her hair is gone, and she's bald, and she's got burns all over her and shit.
Just reading in the chat.
Hey Chapo, is there a jar of peanut butter there next to her?
No, you see some kind of concoction in the cauldron that's in there, but no peanut butter.
Creepy.
So altogether, she takes about 27 damage, fire damage. The gnoll Takes about 15. Are you continually just lighting her ass up?
Well, I realize she has nothing else on her, I am probably going to see her in her complete form, and I just don't want any part of that. I've seen enough as it is, so I'm just going to go back behind the wall.
Okay.
And I'm just going to walk over to Devrak. I say, I'm done for the day. I'm like, you can come up here. I did a significant number on them. It's just the two over there. They just put themselves out from the fire. I'm going to cast Protection from Good on Evil on him, and I'm going to say, just go for it.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll back you up with a bow, but I'm not going to continue to put them through what I just did.
So Devrock's going to come around?
Hell yeah.
All right. So you come around right here. You run in.
I'll be following them, too.
Okay.
I imagine we're all kind of going in there.
Yeah. Okay. So you all run into this room, and you'll get to run up and make one attack. Dev, what are you going to be doing, Elhorn?
Me myself, knowing that there is the fire in the room, and that it could potentially be a weapon for them to use. I am. Oh, does the Knoll have a weapon?
No.
No.
He's well now. He's looks like he's just a hairless gnome with burns all over him.
Okay, I will cast Gust to put out the fire.
All right. So
I'll pull out my fan and shoot this breeze into it.
all right. So
Because we all have dark vision. It's just
Yeah.
mostly so that people from the outside will have a hard time discerning what's going on over here.
right. So Dev, what are we doing?
So how bad does the hag look? If we were to talk percentages.
You're thinking that she's got about a quarter of her health damaged. So she's probably about 3/4 healthy still. You're thinking she's got some pretty
Okay.
good, she's got some pretty good burns on her, but she still looks like she's still in the fight.
So I'm going to cast on the way in here and then cast another spell now, or just one?
Just one. This is just the first round of. This is like a free round.
Surprise,
Fuck it.
bitch.
I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds, and I'm gonna come at her like a Baptist preacher.
Okay.
In the name of Gar Riviek, let you be hurt. And so I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Okay.
That's a melee spell attack.
I'm glad.
21 to hit.
21 to hit will hit.
I'm so glad I put the protection on you. This is gonna be good.
And that's gonna be for
How much damage?
12. 1, 2.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Pretty good.
It's actually pretty good. All
Yeah,
right.
I was kind of hoping for a little more at 3d10.
Not a problem. All right, Serene, you come in the room after these guys. You see Devrock run up there and just do the thing. You know, smacks her on her forehead, and she's like, ah! And then Elhorn uses the fan to snuff the fire out here. And Ren comes right there, but you get to act because he's asleep.
All right. I'm just going to stay where I am, get my longbow out, and keep an eye on the 4 ghouls or ghouls, gnolls on the other side of the chasm.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna hold your action for now.
Yep.
All right. You can hold your action, and then when it becomes their turn, or at the end of the round or whatever, you can take an action, or you can just shoot them now and then turn around and watch.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna watch until we get things calmed down here.
All right. Ren, I guess, would use his bow also. So
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and roll for him.
You got +6 to hit,
Okay.
or probably +8 because he has archery style too.
Right.
Now, have those other gnolls seen us yet or not?
Well, the other ones, no, they're not even paying attention. But right now, these are
Right.
the ones that know that you guys are there.
Why the fuck would they sit around and wait for their boss to get head?
That's probably why they're all over there. They know this stupid motherfucker is
The
the one.
nest is on fire. The boss is getting a BJ. We're out of here.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Ren will probably shoot the knoll.
Yeah.
So he does a D8 plus what? 4?
+4 plus another D8 from Colossal Slayer.
Okay.
I think he has Colossal Slayer anyway, so I might be wrong.
All right. So that's 9 to 11. So he does 11 points of damage to the knoll, which will drop the knoll. So this knoll is no more. He just kind of
No,
sticks
no.
right in the center of the chest with an arrow, and it just drops to the ground.
Good work, my friends.
All right. So into the first, like the prize round, Serene. If you want to hit the hag with an arrow, this would be the time. Otherwise,
Yes.
you lose your held action. So go for
Yep.
it.
Be careful, my other companions. Going near her can even be harmful. That I have protected Devrock with powerful magic, so you will not be harmed.
All right. So roll your attack.
Serene.
You drop out. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, for some reason I got muted. I rolled a 16. Does that hit?
That is actually going to miss her.
Okay.
You got close though. You went right past her her head, hit the wall. So everybody roll initiative.
Okay, so I got 19.
And she
Oh yeah, look at that.
got a 3. I'll roll for Ren.
I got her beat.
Ren has what, a +4 or something?
Yeah.
So he got a 10.
I also got a 10.
Okay, so just Serene can go before.
Yeah.
Ren. And Devrock goes before those two. And I'll go before them, and the hag goes last. So this is the hag that that he told us we would need magical weapons for. So I'm gonna pull up my longbow, since I've only been really using my casting components from before. And I'm going to shoot a +1 arrow at her.
Okay.
That's 16 that will miss.
16?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to miss.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless I have some secret bonus. I wasn't. Nah, I don't. That's my turn. That rock.
You know, I'm going to try and toll the dead.
Okay.
It's going to be a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. She saves for 14.
Damn it. I was afraid she might.
All right. Then Serene.
Sorry, for some reason I always get muted. I'm going to run up to the hag and attack to hit her.
Oh, you.
With your katanas?
Yes.
All right. Use them both?
Yep. I've not done 2-weapon fighting yet, so I don't know how that works.
All right. Go ahead and make your attacks.
All right.
Oh, did they? Hold on.
Ooh, 1d29.
21 will hit.
I typed in the wrong.
Oh, okay.
I typed in roll 1d29.
Right.
Ha, 11.
11 will miss. All right. With your bonus attack?
11, come on. $19.
That will hit.
And it's 1d8.
Yes.
All damage.
How much was it?
12.
12? Okay. All right. All righty. She is looking tore up, but she's still up. Okay, so Ren would attack with his bow. +6 to hit, or +8. Should give him a 17, and he would hit. And he does 7, 8, 9. He does 9 points of arrow damage. Hits her in the chest.
This Colossal Slayer?
I think he does.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's alive.
Hey, dude. I just rolled.
Hey, welcome back.
I rolled. You hit. You did 9 damage to the hag. So, with that, it'll be the hag's turn. And let's see what's she going to do. Let's see. She is going to turn invisible. And you no longer see her. All right. Elhorn, it is your turn.
That's a problem. Can we hear where she's going?
Nope.
Any clues?
You, actually, no, because she leaves no evidence of her passage at all. I'll let you roll a. Well, she wouldn't be able to mask the smell of her burning ass, so I'll give you a perception roll at disadvantage.
If she was on fire, wouldn't her clothing be leaving a smoke trail?
Oh, she's just
Yes.
burned off.
But it says any equipment she wears or carries is invisible with her. So,
Okay.
I only got 12.
okay. So that's her turn. That's your turn.
Wait, well, yeah, I guess it's my turn to search. So I am going to move back and kind of block the way,
Okay.
hoping that she hasn't already walked past me.
And then it'll come up to Devrock.
Can I make that perception at disadvantage?
Yes.
Alright. So 14 total.
All right. You ping her.
I rolled a 14 total. Oh, I did. Woohoo!
Ping her.
Can I attack her this turn also, or
Yeah. I'm going to say that
Okay.
you your bonus action.
sounds great? So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit her with my freaking hammer,
Okay.
and that's gonna be a 17-22 to
All
hit.
right. Yeah, you hit her. So as you hit her, she comes back into view, and everybody can see her now. She's huddled in this corner over here.
And she takes 4 damage.
Okay.
Non-magical, non-silvered, not nothing.
Oh,
Just 4. I bashed you in the face with the hammer damage.
all right. Okay. As you do that, she screams really loud. And these gnolls over here. Well, you guys don't know yet. But anyways, you can hear some guttural talking over that way. But so that it'll be Serene's turn. So Serene, she is in view again, so you can move back up if that's what you wish.
Okay, I'm going to close with her
Okay.
and use my poison spray cantrip
Okay.
for 1d12 poison damage.
All right. Is there a save or? Can't remember
Yeah, I think
what-
it's
Save
a
or-
dex save, isn't it?
It's a Constitution save.
Okay.
Yep.
On save.
She rolls a 20, which I'm pretty sure that beats out your DC.
Yeah.
So she saves. Is it save for half or just saves period?
It's save
It's
period.
So takes no damage.
All right. She saves.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to take a swing at her with my
You can't.
magic.
It only works when you attack with one of your weapons at least, and then you can use the other one.
Yep,
as a
you're right.
bonus.
I forget it.
All right. So, Ren. She.
Does she have Undermark on her?
No, I didn't do that. So.
Okay. Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Fuck her up. Get her.
I'll just do a normal. Is she monstrosity?
No, she's not.
Okay. 16 to hit.
That is actually going to miss.
Mm. Yeah, I got.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a bad roll on that one.
Yeah, you got close, but you didn't hit her.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is her turn. She is going to. Let me see. Hold on. She is going to cast Vicious Mockery on Ren. I think it's a Wisdom save.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and her DC is 12.
I got another bad roll.
Okay.
With a +6, I got a 9.
All right. Let me find Vicious Mockery real quick. See what the
How
damage
much
is.
damage have I taken so far?
None.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
All right, so Vicious Mockery is 1d4. Yeah. All right, so you take 4 points of psychic damage, and you have a disadvantage on the next attack roll on your next turn.
Okay.
All right. That is her turn because really she can't.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, but you get rough with me sometimes.
All right, so
Be a little gentle.
Elhorn.
I don't really. None of my spells are really useful in this situation. I will just take a shot at her.
Okay.
That's only 11.
All right, so that'll miss. And if you are done, then it'll be Devrock's turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna make the no, I'm gonna Toll the Dead again. I'm gonna try
Okay.
Toll the Dead one more time.
All right, so
So
with,
DC 13 Wisdom.
yeah, she rolled that 20. She's good.
Damn it!
No.
She's getting lucky rolls. And
Yeah.
Better
getting bad
than
rolls.
20 on her saves and on her attacks.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Fair enough.
Serene, your turn.
All right. I am going to swing at her with my swords.
Okay.
Damn it. But he did enough damage.
First one, roll an 8. Or
All right.
I got an 8.
All right, that's going to miss. Your next attack.
$17.
That'll hit.
Okay. $14.
14 damage. All right. All right. She's starting to look pretty bad, guys. So, Ren, it's your turn. Unless you had anything else you wanted to do, Serene.
Nope, that's it.
All right. Ren.
I got a 13 on disadvantage.
All right. You do miss. And she is going to. She's going to claw attack. Let's see. She's going to claw attack Serene.
Yay!
All right. So that's going to be an 8 to hit, and she's going to miss. That is her turn. So, comes back up to Elhorn. Arrow time.
Oh, we're gonna try. Yeah, that's the same 11 as I showed up before.
Okay.
Just constant bad rolls.
All right. You're going to miss. Devrock.
All right, it's hammer time.
All right.
And that's going to be a total of 16.
That's gonna miss just barely.
No, it's not, because I'm going to use the Hobgoblin save face feature so that I can add 3 to that roll,
Damn Skippy, son.
making
A 19. That'll hit. You see why I like Hobgoblin?
and that's a little bit better for damage. 8.
8.
8 hammer to the face damage.
All right. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
All right. She's looking really damn bad now, but she ain't down. Serene, your turn.
All right. You okay? You're not choking to death or anything?
Sorry?
So you're okay? You're not choking to death or anything?
Oh, no. I smoke, so I cough every once in a while.
Okay.
And
I'm going to attack her with both my swords again.
all right.
First roll was a miss. Rolled a 10.
All right. 10 is going to miss.
19.
19 will hit.
$11 points.
How many?
11.
11?
Yes.
All right. So, you miss with the first shot, and you bring your right hand around again, and you catch her right under the chin, and you chop that bitch's head off.
Yay!
You're now the proud owner of a burnt-up hag head. Okay, so she dies. Elhorn, make me a perception roll.
Oh, good. That was a modified 20.
All right. So you notice the 4 gnolls kind of moving around together as a group, and then they just kind of said there. The 2 of the zombies come over this way, and they start like beating it back with sticks. And they go back thinking that the zombies are going to stay, but actually the zombies now that have no master to hold them back are starting to move forward. And now there's a battle between zombies and gnolls.
So, I don't want to alarm anyone, but it seems the zombies, we just killed their master. And I don't want to inform you what she was doing around back here, but it's safe to assume that they've lost control over the zombies.
Have we found the orb that we were sent to look for? The soul orb.
Well, you guys haven't searched this room, and there's still another part of the area that you haven't searched this way.
Well, there was a crystal that he picked up. I wasn't sure if that was the right one.
No, that didn't look. That's not what you guys were looking for.
So,
But you haven't searched this
Let's-
particular weekend either. So
Yeah.
roll
So
me
let's
a-
search around here.
All right.
Those were not the orbs you were looking for.
So
I got a 9.
I rolled a nat 20 plus my guidance of 3 plus my intelligence of 4 for a 27. I know exactly what's in this room.
All right. So
you don't want to know everything that's going on in this room.
So
I
Deadrock,
find the jar.
you stand right in the center of the room. You close your eyes for a second, and you point your finger, and then you walk right over here to this chest. You bust it open, and then there you see the orb.
Boom, baby. That's why I'm the chosen one.
You also see a bag in there that has like another. Well, it's full of gold and silver and stuff. I don't know if you want to count it now or you guys want to.
Let's abandon.
Let's count
this
it later.
place. Yeah.
Okay. You also find a wicked-looking like ebony dagger.
Ooh.
And you find like a really nice like dress in there. And then, well, it's got the cauldron that's in the middle of the room, and a couple other things that are over here that really just don't mean shit. They're just, squishy things and bones and shit like that. Wampum, stuff like that. So, yeah, that's all you guys really find in the room. Are you guys getting ready to take off?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, so you all take off. You get back in here. The fires are gone, and you head back out of the cave. You get back out, and you get out to the road, or a little ways away, and you can start seeing where the gnolls are starting to run out of the cave, along with a tide of zombies right behind them, walking and stuff. And the gnolls kind of take off towards the west. They kind of look your way for a second, but they don't really give a shit. They take off.
Well, we may have just started the next apocalypse of zombies, but we did what we set out to do.
Yep.
So, you only spent about maybe an hour and a half in here, fighting and whatnot. So you get back on the road. By nightfall, you're close to the city. You can see the lights. I don't know if you guys want to push on or you just going to camp or what.
Does this city
We should push on
at night?
Yeah, you probably got about another hour and a half, 2 hours of walking to get to the town.
Yeah, let's push on. We don't know if the zombies will be drawn to this thing or not. We don't want to be caught in the open.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so you guys get to town. Guards stop you at the gate, but they see that you guys are the same group that left the day before, and they let you through. They look at you guys and like, did you guys get into a scuffle?
We got into several scuffles, if that's what you want to call them.
Well, at least you came back
It
with
was-
all your pieces.
It was nothing. He's exaggerating. It wasn't really a scuffle. It was more of a. We had visitors. Not a big deal.
He's
Yeah,
like,
Couple
"All right."
disagreements.
He's like, okay, well, you guys, you head into town. Go for it. So you get into town. What do you guys want to do as far as you guys want to just crash for the night, or you guys thinking of going to the Mage Tower?
Well, first, I don't know if everyone's all giddy about giving this guy this thing. I can identify it.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
that-
we should
if-
identify the stuff first.
Okay, so I do have the spell identify.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot. And I'll hard cast it so it's not like obvious what we're doing.
All right. So, you cast Identify. You get from it its Orb of Life. And basically what it does, it's kind of like a vampiric type of effect where it steals life from one being and transfers it to another.
So it's like a life transference.
Yeah.
It's strange.
You feel that it's more of like a necrotic type of magic.
So it's like to animate bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, well, that's all it does. I don't. It's a little confusing, but it seems to be what we were sent to get.
Excellent.
So why don't we'll go to an inn for tonight, and then we'll hand it in the morning.
Sounds good.
Sounds fair.
All right. So morning time comes. You guys have no issues that night. You get back over to the Mace Tower in the morning, and guards wave you in. Same guy says, "Yeah, go ahead and shoot upstairs." So you catch the elevator up. Are you going straight to his office, or are you going to the office where all the apprentices are?
Let's go
Well-
straight to his office.
All right. So you go over to his office. You knock. He says, "Come."
Not after what I saw last night.
Knock, knock, knock. Penny.
So you come inside, and this time he's over in his in the area on the right doing some stuff. He's like, did you get the item?
Yep.
Of
It's right
course,
here.
we got the item. Easy enough.
Can I have it, please?
I give him the orb.
All right. He says, grand job, grand job. He says, okay. Deal's the deal. Yes, I will-
Just to kind of inform you, we may have unleashed a lot of zombies.
They had zombies. I see. Well,
And they had gnolls.
okay. Did you battle the three hags?
No, we only saw the one.
Oh. Okay. He says, well, I suppose we'll have no choice now but to send someone to destroy them.
Yeah, there was way too much there for us to handle. There was easily, there was a massive horde there just on its own, and not including the gnolls or the hags.
Says, well, you came out all right. Have all your parts. He says, okay. He says, well, he says, all right. So he walks over to a huge safe up in the same area, and he opens it up. He reaches in and he grabs this large pouch. He walks over and he hands it to whoever is right there, Elhorn, I guess. He says, it's for your troubles. He says, really didn't expect you guys to complete that, but you did, so pretty good. And I'm a man of my word, so I will send a contingent down to Mawson to start checking up on what we need to do to get your teleport circle up. Or we'll start negotiations with your Rourke. Mayor, right, Rourke?
Yeah, just be careful. There's a lot of leaders there. The adventurers are pretty powerful there. So finding the right one will be pretty difficult.
Well, I'm just going to deal with the mayor. Well, whoever I send down there will. When he looks over the Raskar, hey, he's like, yes, master. He says, get your traveling gear together and get 3 others, and you guys head down to Mawson. He says, take a sending stone pair with you. He says, yes, master. He says, we'll head out tomorrow morning. Is that okay? He's like, yeah, that's fine. He says, well, our business is complete, unless you have other things that you need to ask me.
right. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. We might be heading there ourselves soon. As soon as we collect some necessary items, such as books. I need something to read if I'm going to head back there.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna need to sleep. Would I take like a
But before that,
nap today? Holy
why don't the
shit.
four of us go back to the inn and we actually celebrate?
Okay. So after you guys count all the gold up, comes out to 700 gold pieces and 140 silver pieces. That's between the 3 bags of coins that you have. And as you cast identify on the dagger that was found also, you'll find that it's a +1 dagger, and it does necrotic damage also. Adds a D4.
Okay. So,
The dress, you could probably sell it for about 5 gold pieces. The small crystal is
but does it actually look nice? Or
yeah, it was actually a nice dress. It
maybe
looked like
You
she
guys-
never touched it, but maybe it was what she wore before she became a hag. I don't know. Whatever. we near
does
she-
anyone want to keep it and give it to somebody? It might have more sentimental value than gold value.
No, I say sell it.
All right.
Fucking, of course, the hobgoblin's on board for selling this piece of shit.
Fuck it, it's a dress. Who cares?
It's like we don't need that shit.
All right, I guess you don't have anyone to woo, so that's good. There's Serene on it. What's the necrotic damage on
Yes,
that?
I would like to have yes.
Okay, you can have the nice dress.
All right. So it is a nice silk dress, and it's purple color.
Okay.
How much necrotic damage is the dagger?
Does a D4.
So +1 D4.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the small crystal is just a gem.
I'm working on that. Actually, it's a piece of Amanthara crystal. Is about 6 inches long, and it is about 2 inches thick. You feel that it is after you feel that it's got magic enchanted into it.
Okay, so it's got determined magic.
And if you want the stats on it, it is basically the same thing as a pearl of power.
Oh, okay, so. I'll look to Ren and I'll say, do you want this?
No.
Okay.
What does it throw power to?
It,
allows you to cover spell slots.
yeah. And then the hat,
I'll flip you for it.
if you want it, just say so.
Hell yeah, I want it.
Okay, then there you go. I'll slide you the shard. And then the
Thank
hat,
you, I appreciate it.
there's no problem. Got another 600 years to find another one anyways.
So let's see.
Maybe I'll find you one day when you get to your deathbed and I'll ask for it back.
Fair enough. I'll deed it to you.
Assuming either of us live that long.
You know,
Live long enough to get to your deathbed. I think that's the
Well,
point
some
where
of
we'll
us,
end.
some of us don't get to die in the bed.
and the hat is a hat of where's the other? Just saw it.
Hat o' disguise.
Yep, that's what it is.
Who wants this hat of free swag?
I already got a mask that does that. I don't do that.
That is what you guys find.
I'll take the hat. I gave away everything else. Serene, do you want the hat? No, I gave you a dress, but do you want the
Yes.
hat? Okay, you had the hat of disguise.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's everything dished out. Everyone gets 175 gold each and 35 silver each.
Where did you go? There you are. All right.
And,
How much silver?
oh, and who wanted the dagger? I guess I could take the dagger.
How much silver did we
Yeah,
get?
35.
you should probably.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody gets 2 XP because I had you guys and get an inspiration point. All right. So let's see. That'll be it. So anybody that does watch or has watched, thank you for watching. Hope you guys all had fun. And we will see you on the next exploration.
Hell yeah! Thanks for running.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for running, man.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. All right.